Hello, good morning, excuse me, and welcome. My name is Deirdre Coyne, and today in these daily tips, I'm asking the question, are you a mind reader? And this is connected to emotional eating in adults. So the question I'm asking is, are you a mind reader? So this is casting a light on the challenge that many of us face, which is emotional eating. And we look at how stress and anxiety can trigger this emotional eating, and these tips that I'm sharing with you are grounded in CBT, but also in the eating freely concepts. So first of all, let's just talk about emotional eating. So many of us might turn to food to cope with emotions, particularly when we're feeling stressed or we're feeling anxious. It's like our minds become mind readers, that we assume that food will solve the anxiety or solve the stress. But in reality, emotional eating tends to provide temporary relief, and oftentimes, the question around will it nourish or punish me, oftentimes that emotional eating relief will lead us to feeling worse, because we may feel guilty or regret our choices. So oftentimes we believe that we can read the minds of others, often with negative predictions about ourselves. So how can CBT perhaps in particular help us to break this cycle? So CBT focuses on identifying and challenging unhelpful thought patterns and also unhelpful behaviours. So if we address the underlying beliefs and the emotions that contribute to emotional eating, we can develop healthier coping mechanisms and therefore change our relationship with food. So perhaps the first strategy might be to look at mindful eating, which is being fully present and aware of our eating experience, paying attention to the hunger cues, asking ourselves, am I hungry? Noticing the thoughts and emotions that are coming up, and then becoming more attuned to what our body needs and distinguishing between physical hunger and emotional hunger. Another technique is thought challenging, which is examining those automatic thoughts and our assumptions that perhaps fuel emotional eating. And we often have negative self-talk or beliefs that eating will make me feel better, it'll take away my anxiety, for example. And also that piece around mind reading of others, so believing that we know what other people are thinking, and perhaps there is another way of looking at that from a thought perspective. Are they thinking something else and not thinking about me at all? So just to summarise and to wrap up, emotional eating is a process, overcoming it, that is. It takes time, it takes practice, so be patient with yourself. If you are struggling with emotional eating, I am going to run a challenge on the 1st of July to look at emotional eating and also yo-yo dieting. I hope you found that this was helpful, and if you did find it helpful and you thought somebody else might like it, please do like and share. Thank you for listening to me today. Have a great weekend. Bye for now.